Hi, my friends. Can you believe it? It's almost the end of January, and I have to be accountable for some of the projects I had for this month. Remember, I had a video talking about January projects. In today's video, I'm going to show you the 2 rooms I've been working on and what color I picked out for my to paint my house, to paint all my living room, dining room, kitchen, everything. It's going to be a real soft, like ivory colors to match my which these look more yellow, but they're not. They're like a ivory color shutters. And so I'm going to paint everything the same color. Anyway, I can't wait to show you all this, and we're going to see how far I got. Hi, I'm Vonnie Overman. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope my channel will inspire you to lead a more productive, creative, and stylish life at any age, always on a budget. You know, I'm going to be 75 this year. And the only reason I say that is because if I can do it, you can do it too at any age. I have confidence in you. I want to thank all my dear sweet friends, all my wonderful subscribers that take the time to watch my videos and comment. You really touch my heart. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. You don't want to miss. Each month I do a different theme. Then I do decor and tables and tiered trays and tablescaping competitions. And I do paper crafts and I do a project every month and organize and declutter. I do it all. And if you like this, please give me a thumbs up. It does help my channel. So I wanted to start doing these projects every month. And these might not be the projects you're going to be doing, okay? I'm not telling you you have to do exactly what I do. But let's do projects together and hold each other accountable. I'm sick of the years going by. I want to say something. I've been thinking about this a lot, and I think, why do I procrastinate? Why do I think all of these things I have to do are such big things? I build them into mountains. When you really think about it, you can get most things done in one day. And that way, you take charge of your life. Sometimes I feel like my life and my house and everything else is running me. I'm kind of reacted to it. I'm at the mercy of my house or outside, or you know what I'm saying? It's time. You're bigger than all of that. You are in charge. You are going to take charge of your home and have it the way you want to have it. It's so important. We're at home so much, and we really need to have our home envelop us, give us joy, bring us peace, make us cozy. And if things are driving you crazy, your house is working against you, and you need to put it in its place. You need to go after that thing that's driving you nuts, or go after the thing that's driving you crazy. It's so important that you are in charge. The house isn't in charge. You're in charge. Make sure you stay till the end of this video, because I'm going to show you my 2 rooms, my paint color, and I'm going to show you my bathroom. The bathroom that I just didn't, aesthetically make presentable and clean up and look nicer. Now every time I go in there, I just look, I think, oh, it looks so good. That's how you want your house to feel. So if you don't get these things done, that you're saying, this is January and I'm going to get this done in February, don't beat yourself up. We're going to be really nice to ourselves, because we're working hard going towards these things. Even if you do one thing, a step in the right direction, it's better than last year when you didn't make any steps, okay? So again, this is just a little habit. Set the timer for 10 minutes, set it for 20 minutes, whatever you're comfortable with. And if you find you still want to work after that, then do it. But you don't have to. You can turn off the clock and stop. You don't have to declutter your whole closet in one day. Just take pants and do your pants, and then put them back and have your donate and trash box or whatever. But again, my goal is to clean up stuff, get stuff off the floor. Then I want to go through and declutter. Then I want to go through and organize. You can't organize stuff that has nowhere to go. Okay. Anyway, okay, I'm done talking now, but I want to show you now my paint color, my 2 rooms of progress I made at the end of January, and my bathroom that I made look so much better. Unfortunately, I didn't take a picture of before. It was a mess. My husband had stuff all over the counters, all over the floor. It was just a really big mess. Anyway, I can't wait to show you. So here we go. I'm going to show you now my progress for January's projects. I hope you love it. I hope you get inspired and will do something that's driving you nuts. And I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye. Welcome to my everything room. At least I can see the floor, you guys. All right, I'm not going to concentrate in here because I didn't get too much done. It's a work in process. But let's take a look at the office. Okay, this is my office, and it's much better. I haven't vacuumed. And by the way, I do have one thing on the floor, and that's trash, and I'm not throwing these away, but I have a purse and I have some wrapping paper I have to go through. But I'm so thrilled. Remember, this was just completely cluttered. I didn't have any space to work with. So I put those things away or threw them away or whatever I had to do, but I just want to give you a quick tour. Now, we got a new laptop, and of course my printer didn't work with it. My printer that used to be back on this little table, I have to put it on my desk. So this looks so much more crowded because of that. However, it's got to be there for now. You know, I like this to look like Indiana Jones' den. You know, like this is his office part. You know, I have my Indiana Jones den, and then this is his office part. In other words, I like to decorate with some of the things I'd have packed away. And my husband's middle name is Elmer. That's why we have this guy out. But you see, I've got Madame Leota here. I've got my witches books. I've got some of this stuff out, so I know where it is. And this is all Anna Griffin stuff. There's my cutter I have to start using. Now, I will go through all of this. The only thing I went through was this box. I had junk in here. Stickers and stuff from Dollar Tree and bags, and it just didn't make any sense. These are small cards and toppers, and I'll get into this more when I finish. You guys, I have so much to go through. Remember, I'm not going through the things yet. I'm just kind of tidying and cleaning out. I hope to get rid of 50% of this. But I have got to make some cards. Those are all card kits, by the way. One of my dear friends, Barbie Daly, asked me how I store my loose paper. So I wanted to show you. It's not perfect, but it works pretty good for me. So I made different categories. So that's the beach. Here I have vintage. That I get into mainly girl. Just take a spare piece of paper and put a little tab on it. Girls, yellow and orange, and then I have blue and green, and then I go through to the different holidays like Valentine's Day, etc. And then I have Christmas and Halloween. But I use these paper magazine holders. Now, what is my next project in here? And of course here I have stickers and I have letters and a bunch of stuff, but I have to go through there because a lot of that stuff I don't even use. I do put all my makeup in here, so because I have a window. I have my mirror here, and I just want to show you. Here's all my makeup that I use in there, but I wanted to show you this. And by the way, I'm going to show you my bathroom in just a minute. I have been looking for this punch for a year now. My favorite Halloween punch. It's got a snake, bat, and a spider. I found it in the other room, the ER room. So that's going back where I keep my punches. I'll show you that one of these days. Now, a lot of the junk that I had up in that container that I told you about was like to-do stationery. One of my friends gave me a lot of blank stationery, you know what I'm saying? And I had a ton of these Anna Griffin small cards that go on the front of some of the cards, but you know, it makes them too thick sometimes. So I said, I'm not going to use the cards plain. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit down, and I did all these. I have a decorative card that goes on the front. I have beige, I have turquoise, pink, and these brown ones. This will be good for men's cards. I'm going to hot glue the front on all of those, and they will be ready to pick out of my little box over here when I need to make a card, and the fronts will be on and I'll have an envelope around them. Anyway, that's my next project. Okay, so this is not perfect, but I'll tell you, at least I can walk in here. I've got a vacuum though, and this is all the next stuff I have to do. All of this, all the paints. Oh, it's a freaking mess in here. Anyway, all right, let's go take a look at my bathroom. I'll show you how I spiffed up a bathroom that was so ugly and made it passable. Let's go take a look. Hi, my friends. Before I show you my bathroom, I wanted to show you the paint colors I'm considering. Now, they all look the same, don't they? Except this is the ultra white. I'm kind of going towards the Swiss coffee. This is more brown. I don't know. I think the Swiss coffee is going to be really good with my shutters. Anyway, I'm going to show you my bathroom right now and what I did to make it much more livable and looking so much aesthetically better. But I will show you my end result on my vision board for February. Let's take a look at my bathroom and how I made it look so much better. Hi, everybody. So I want to show you my bathroom. Okay, I'm making an improvement, okay? That's the whole point. Okay, now I first want to say that this room was a mess. My husband is very sloppy. There was stuff all over the counter, spray bottles, stuff all over the floor. I said, that's it, I'm done. Also, this house is, I think was built in 1964, so it is original. So I just want to show you a couple things here. We have a horrible, horrible, horrible shower. Now what I did here is I put up a tension rod and I just put a nice shower curtain to hide. Again, I'm not even going to show you. It's just horrible. And we really aren't ready to get it fixed just yet. So if you have a really bad shower, whole shower situation, cover it with a curtain. You can still draw it back and take a shower. But look how nice it looks in the meantime. I was just so sick of looking at that. But the most important thing I want to show you is whatever your style is, have a focal point when you walk in your bathroom. A focal point. Now, this is everything I love. I'm still trying to figure out my taste. I think it's kind of modern desert or something like that. But I love this rustic shelf. I love this picture I got at Hobby Lobby and a basket and one of these spiky plants. Now, I could take this down, this towel rack, and hang the towels from there. That would look cool. But in the meantime, so when you walk in your bathroom, you want to look at a focal point, a wall, a shower, whatever it is, and have something fabulous on it, okay? I'm telling you, I love my bathroom. I used to hate this bathroom. Now, since I'm mainly in blacks and creams and caramels, that's what I did for my towels in here, okay? I have a little hole in the wall here, which I patched, and I just put a basket. I'm going to put a little plant in there, and I have some orchids. I'm also going to do a little valance on this window when I get around to it, but I just wanted to show you, if you hate one of your bathrooms, put something really appealing to you. It could be, if you're into country French, it could be a shelf with little plates. In fact, a shelf is really good, and just put on it whatever you absolutely love. All plants, a rooster with country French plates, whatever you love, put it in your bathroom and put up a shower curtain that you really love. And if you can't find one you like, get a big tablecloth and you can attach it to these rods. And I just have it, it's just a tension rod on there. And then I just have other accessories in here, my orchids and some of my plants and all. But anyway, I just wanted to show you that real quick. Don't give up on your bathroom until you can make it what you want. Make it beautiful to you. All right, I hope you love this. I hope I'm keeping you motivated, and I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.